Hi guys, it's Patricia and welcome to my channel. So happy Thanksgiving to any fellow Canadians. And if you're watching this very early part, you're probably catching the replay. Right now, I think we've got 3 people already tuned in. So what I thought was, up here in Canada, I thought, you know what? My sponsor in Scentsy, she went on her website today and her own personal Facebook site. And she just gave thanks for the things that she was thankful for. And I thought, I'm going to give thanks to the people that I'm thankful for, the people that have helped make my channel grow and, be successful. I don't know if I would term it as successful, but I love it. I love doing YouTube, so I'm going to call it successful for me because the reason I started doing my channel was to just get out information about a product that I love, and it just kind of evolved into its own little entity. And so I just wanted to say thanks. So while we wait for people to jump on, if you're here, could you just comment, hi Christy. Okay, so I just wanted to make sure I can see comments. What we're going to do tonight is we're going to answer some questions. Hi, Shannon. But I have a list of questions here on my phone, so I'll probably refer down to them, but we'll just kind of see how the conversation goes, and we'll just take it from there. Hi, Diana. Hi, Desiree. And, I'm sure that questions and stuff will pop up as we go, and we'll just have fun. Usually I do these for about an hour, so we'll probably do it for about an hour. So what I did today was I went to my mother-in-law's. My husband's mom cooks Thanksgiving dinner. She actually does it at lunchtime. So we went there around 1 o'clock and we had a really nice dinner. Probably one of her best dinners, and actually it's one of her last because we're going to actually be doing some of the dinners at my house just for convenience sake where my son's in a wheelchair. But yeah, so that was nice. My husband had some truck problems, so we had to drop it off to the dealership again and pick up my daughter. Even though it's kind of Thanksgiving weekend, she had skating, and my youngest guy had a birthday party to go to. So I am great. I'm trying to hi Rhiannon, how are you? I've missed you. People have been asking where Rhiannon is. I'm sure she'll be back. She's had a little bit of a blip in the radar, but she will be back. So gosh, what do you guys want to talk about? Let's I just want to, I've got my phone here so I don't forget to say a few things. First off, with live videos, totally optional, but if you can, go and hit the like button. And if you're new, consider subscribing. I usually don't ask for subscribers, but it's always a great time. If you want to subscribe, I'd love to have you. Our channel has grown. We're still a small community because I like to keep it that way. Hi, Kelly. But our channel has grown. So that's one thing. Coming up in some videos, like within a few days, you guys are probably going to be sick of me. I have Tester Tuesday coming up on Tuesday. I have a haul coming. I'm getting my second part on Tuesday. And so that will probably upload Wednesday perhaps. I've got an oil video that I'm going to do. I like to take the oil set that we get for fall and winter or spring and summer. Sorry, whatever some of your favorite mixes that you have come up with. Okay. We'll talk about mixes. I actually have it on my list. Sorry, where was I? Oils. We're going to do an oil video. Sometimes I don't think people are interested in oil videos, and then I see people commenting and asking me questions. So we'll do an oil video for the people that want to see it. We're going to do a laundry video coming up. I've pretty much finished everything, but I wanted to use some of the Scentsy because I had never used that product. So I'm just using a little bit of it. I won't be able to give you a lot of feedback on it, but so we're going to talk laundry coming up in probably a week or so. And the scent of the month coming up for November, that should probably be here maybe by the end of the week. So yeah. Now the other thing is, usually my live videos tend to focus a lot about Scentsy, so we'll just talk about Scentsy for a second. If you don't know, there's a big launch coming tomorrow with the Jelly Belly collection, so I'm really looking forward to that. There's 5 wax bars, plus you get a decorative box. I believe they come in like a little cute box with jelly beans. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna kind of go like hotcakes because people seemed interested in those. So I don't know. And I know, like, you'll see in my upcoming Tester Tuesday, I filmed it today, but you'll see me talk about bricks. And please, if you are with me, type bricks down below. We need some bricks. I know Olaf came back, but that doesn't really count. That's one little brick. We need holiday bricks. So hopefully, fingers crossed, those will be out soon. So, where are my Canadians? Where are my Canadians down there? Yes, love the bricks. Exactly. More bricks. Love the bricks. Bricks. We're getting that. So what I'll do is maybe I'll just jump into a question that I got. I put on YouTube that I was doing this, and I feel like I'm tired. I put on YouTube that I was doing this and Instagram, and I got some questions on both. So one question I got, Toria asked what my favorites were from the new releases. And I've warmed through all of them, and I've also warmed through Butter Pecan and Be Merry. Honestly, the ones that I would probably repurchase for myself would be Stroopwafel Delight, Brownie Batter, surprisingly, Maple Apple Bourbon, and I've actually repurchased, and I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I've actually repurchased one bar of Fiddle Leaf Fig. I don't know. I think I'm coming around to that scent a little bit. So just goes to show, don't cut off a scent if, you think you're going to hate it. The great performers that I've warmed, I would say, for strength, the ones that jumped out at me would be Brownie Batter, Fiddle Leaf Fig, Grapefruit and Grenadine was pretty strong. Be Merry and Butter Pecan, they're not really new releases, but they're fairly strong. I was surprised at the strength of I'm Snow Over It. It was stronger than I thought it was going to be. Let me think. What else? Stroopwafel Delight. I refused Be Merry last year, and this year I can't get enough. Now, what do you mean by refused? You didn't want to try it? Oh, I got an alarm going. I had to set an alarm in case I fell asleep. One moment. Let me just turn it off, because otherwise it's going to go off. Okay, it's off. Yeah, did you not, you weren't interested in Be Merry, and now some people don't want to try it because of the tree notes. I smelled it but couldn't bring myself to warm it. Interesting. And now you love it? That's good. I mean, Be Merry is one of those scents. I always feel like Christmas scents get a very short window of time. So, Jelly Belly? Did I say... Yeah, the tree notes. Sorry, I'm trying to read as I go. I need a second person. Is Cranberry and Tinsel similar to Cranberry Garland? I would say Cranberry Tinsel is a little bit of a more sophisticated, deep version of Cranberry Garland with the volume turned up. It's probably one of the strongest scents I've ever tried, Cranberry and Tinsel. Yeah, in terms of the new release scents that I liked, I really liked First Day of Fall. It just wasn't strong enough for me. I enjoyed that scent. It wasn't super unique, but I enjoyed it. Candied Cranberry Pecan is probably most people's favorites, not mine. A little too sweet and tangy for me, but I liked the performance of that one. So I think it's a great performer. I can't really remember a lot of them. If I can't remember them, then they're probably didn't stand out. Blood Orange Spice was not for me. I thought I loved it, but I didn't. What else? Huckleberry Wreath. That might be something I'll finish off in January or something like that. It wasn't a big standout, but and I'm Snow Over It. I don't know who out there has warmed that one. I'm Snow Over It. Type below if you have. That's a good one. What's a good one? Ramona's awake still. She's visiting her family. Okay, so did you get any weird note from I'm Snow Over It? I got this weird yeasty dough note. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I thought it was weird. Did anyone get a weird raw bread dough, yeasty dough from it? I don't know. I did. So Yeah, so probably for the new releases, I just want to say sometimes I don't really like maple. I kind of like maple apple bourbon. I didn't really like tomato vine, but I kind of like fiddle leaf fig. I don't know if I like fiddle leaf fig. It's growing on me and it's an extremely great performing wax. So, anyway, let me get on to something else. One thing, I just want to give a special shout out to Jack's Obsession. No, Ramona, not you mean snow place like home? I'm thinking I'm snow over it. Snow over it from this year. I just want to give a special shout out. If you have not tried Jack's Obsession, I suggest you pick up a bar or put it in your Scentsy club. It is a Disney release, so you have to put it in the licensed Disney um, package. So either put it in a 3-pack bar, a 6-pack Disney bundle, or put it in by itself. But you definitely want to try Jack's Obsession. So I brought it to work. I thought, okay, I'm going to work. I know there's one girl there. Like there's 2 people I hate scents, so I can't bring anything on the day they're working. And so they were gone. So I thought, perfect. I'm gonna bring something. And I was smelling things, and one of the girls, she doesn't like strong scents. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna bring Jack's Obsession. It doesn't smell very strong. So I put 1 cube in the back. My back office is in the very back, and then there's a staff room, and then it kind of goes out to the main area. And it was going all the way to the front door. She's like, I had to come shut some of the doors. I had to turn it off. So yeah, I think Jack's Obsession, I think someone just said, maybe Ramona, that it was very light. I've heard there's a few people say it's light. For me, it was surprisingly strong. I don't know. I don't know. So it's interesting. I agree it's light. That's why I mix mine with cider melt. Yeah. So I think it's one of those scents that it definitely depends on environment and maybe perception. I'm not sure. Do you feel most scents perform the same from cold sniff to warming them? I'm gonna say some do, some don't. You'll see on Tester Tuesday here a little example of that. 2 warmers in my kitchen, it was strong for me. I love the scent of cider milk, but it only lasts a moment. Just like your comments, they only last a moment. If anybody's ever done a live video, you know that the comments come up and they go away quick. So you have to be on it. Another question I got asked was, what are some of my go-to scents this time of year? Scentsy wise, I would say I love apple butter frosting. I love pumpkin cinnamon swirl, pumpkin roll, any of the cider scents like cider mill, honey pear cider. Although I feel like I haven't warmed that. I just stockpile. I stockpile it. I love it, but I need to start warming it. What else? Cedar cider is one of my family's favorites. I just want to give a shout out to cedar cider. If you haven't tried it, I suggest putting it in a 6-pack to give a try and see what you think. Yeah, there's so many. I always think, you know how winterberry apple tea, it says winterberry. I always think that's like a fall and winter. So I love winterberry apple tea. Lately, I've been all about vanilla-based scents. I'm craving like things like, like kind of like butter pecan, caramel vanilla delight. Those kind of creamy vanilla ones. That's what I'm craving lately. Or stuff mixed with bakery, or even stuff with lemon. Or I've also been warming a few blueberry scents lately. I'm not sure what my thoughts are on blueberry scents. I think my scents are changing, but I always tell people, if your scents change, don't like all of a sudden get rid of all your, if say you like blueberry and then you find yourself not liking it, don't get rid of it all, because sometimes you come back around again. And Scentsy, for the most part, lasts a fairly long time. So somebody asked about car bars, what ones I would probably like. I mean, some of the ones I just mentioned. Apple butter frosting is by far my favorite car bar that Scentsy has ever made, and they do not have it anymore, but I've got maybe a dozen stockpiled. I really like Silver Bells. They don't make that one anymore. But one really great performing car bar is Cider Mill. That's a really good one. I think I've had great luck with Pumpkin Roll. I think I've had great luck with Welcome Home. Welcome Home is a year-round scent. So, yeah. Apple and cinnamon sticks, I bought a few coming up in the haul you're going to see this week. So you'll see, sometimes I just randomly throw them in because they're usually from my husband. So I do struggle a little bit with that apple and cinnamon sticks because it is very strong and it's got like an oak or something in it that gives it a little bit of a cologne type twist to me. I don't know. I don't know. I struggle with apple and cinnamon sticks, so yes. All right, let me get caught up on, I can't see any of the comments unless I scroll down, but I got to try to pay attention. Someone just said, Melissa, did you check out the newest clearance items? So I've been checking in. There's still a little bit of spice pear, I think, poppy fields for bars, lots of warmers, lots of scent circles, some of the shimmer and sugar, a lot of laundry. I'm wondering, did coconut lemongrass get discontinued in laundry? Does anybody know that? Let me look that up. Laundry. Yes, it did. Okay, that explains why that and sun-kissed citrus and white tea and cactus is still in the laundry. But yeah, coconut lemongrass, it didn't do the greatest for me. Sun-kissed citrus was it was okay, but I don't know if I want my clothes to smell like, predominantly orange. So let's see. Somebody on Instagram. Oh yes, mixes. Okay, let's talk mixes. I don't do a lot of mixing. The reason is I still have so many Scentsy scents to try. I'm always interested to try them kind of in their virgin state first. But I do offer mixes or mixing suggestions, and please be aware I usually don't try them, so it's just me flying off the cuff. But some people get bars, they don't like the bars. Or some people just want to switch things up and experiment. My advice, if you're going to mix, is always start with like half a cube of each and just do it in a mini warmer. That way, if you don't like the mix, you haven't wasted like a whole bunch of cubes. Yeah, candied cranberry pecan and stroopwafel delight. That is one that I've mixed recently. And I think Shannon, like she just said, it might be a little bit better to go a little bit heavier on the stroopwafel and slightly lower on the candied cranberry pecan if you're going to do that mix. But let me just, somewhere here I've got the mixes. Okay. One time by mistake, I put pumpkin roll with winterberry apple tea. It was super, super nice. But Mr. Kong's mom has suggested winterberry apple tea with honey pear cider, so a lot of people do that. One thing I really like to do is I like to take Johnny Appleseed and mix it with porch pumpkin. That is a great combination and especially great for people that don't like spice. That's a good one in my opinion. I like apple butter frosting on its own, and I like it mixed with a cherry. So if you don't have something like cherry clove chutney, I suggest trying apple butter frosting with a little bit of the apple cherry strudel. See what you think. And actually, apple cherry strudel doesn't tend to last a long time, so you might kind of get a little bit more out of it by mixing it with apple butter frosting. This time of year, people love coffee scents, so you might want to try like I'm not crazy about breakfast blend, but if that's all you have, breakfast blend with some of those sweetened ones like caramel vanilla delight. You could do butter pecan. You could do lots of different things with. You could do lots of different things with the coffee scents. Mocha doodle even, you could add something to that if you don't like some of the chocolatiness to it. You could add something like a butter pecan or a vanilla bean buttercream. And then we already talked about stroopwafel delight and candied cranberry pecan. If you have any really outstanding mixes that you've tried recently, probably more fall mixes, just put them down in the comments below, and that way people can read through the comments and see what people wrote. Now, if you're watching the replay of this video, what you have to do is you have to go and click the live chat button, and you will see comments as they come up with the video. So I mixed Luna and 100 Acre Wood, Johnny Appleseed and caramel sugar cone. Yes, that is a really, really popular one. Coffee with any bakery is great. I'm new to Scentsy. Can you give me some Powerhouse suggestions? Actually, I have that down here. I actually came up with 10, I think 10, ones that I feel are very, very strong for the most part in my home anyway. Everybody's perception is different, but this is what I get. Clothesline. Clothesline I think is one of the strongest scents that we have. It's a laundry-based scent. Fiddle Leaf Fig, I've mentioned before, is super, super strong. Scentsy Clean is another laundry-based scent. Blueberry cheesecake is supposedly strong, and I've only warmed a sample of it. I'm one of those people that I'm like, oh, I'll eventually get to it. I really got to warm it, but so supposedly that one. I find apple and cinnamon sticks strong, so is cinnamon bear. Iced pine is quite strong. Newborn nursery is quite strong. Grapefruit and grenadine will kick you in the butt. That is a new release that's pretty strong. And pink cotton is fairly strong, long-lasting, great throw. And I mean, I'm sure there's tons others. Even perfect peppermint is fairly strong, but not as strong as some of the other peppermints I've tried in the past. So yeah, those are pretty strong ones in my opinion, just off the top of my head. I mean, there's probably others. Sometimes it's easier to just say what ones are the really light ones. So yeah, and one thing I want to say, I see some comments coming up about Disney. If you really, really like the Disney scents, I think it was maybe 2 weeks ago I went in to add something to Scentsy Club, and all this princess collection was there. The four, like Ariel, Mulan, Cinderella, blah, blah, blah. Just Keep Swimming, 100 Acre Wood. They're all able to add to Scentsy Club. So if you missed out on adding those to Scentsy Club, I haven't checked lately, but if you missed out, maybe go in and see if you can add them, because yeah, you can add some of them to your Scentsy Club. And I'm not a big, huge Disney person, but I do have I do have a 6-pack of Disney in my Scentsy Club, just because I really like Jack's Obsession. I like 100 Acre Wood, although 100 Acre Wood is a light scent, a bedroom scent in my opinion, but a light scent. I haven't tried the Star Wars bar, but it's in my Scentsy Club. As soon as I try it, I'll probably take it out. You can still, as of today. Yeah, so go check that out, because I don't know if that's a glitch or not. Yeah. I think that, I don't know if they're supposed to be available to add. Technically, they shouldn't be, but yeah. Let me see what else I've got here. Anybody else have a pressing question? I'm recently been warming like the woody scent, the Circle of Life scent, just to decide. I took them out of my Scentsy Club, but that Circle of Life, the Lion King one, holy crap, that'll last till the end of my life. Just keeps going and going. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Field of Gold, but I like that one better. I didn't really like Fields of Gold. All right, somebody on Instagram. Oh, they announced the Bring Back My Bar winners October 21st, so a week from tomorrow. And I liked Stitch as well, Scott. I think Rhiannon didn't like him. She and I usually disagree, but we're still friends. Stitch is strong. I found it really, really strong. That one I kept in. See, Buzz I took out. I took Woody out too. Woody got the boot. Woody had, if anybody who likes Woody, cover your ears. He smelled a little bit like urine, like he had an accident. Anyway. Somebody asked if they could see my Scentsy closet, which is right there. No, you're not seeing my Scentsy closet. I don't know, like I'm never going to show it. People want to see it. I think I counted, it's got like 6 or 7 shelves in there. So the top shelf is like warmers in the back, like a warmer boxes, and then bricks. I think I counted, I think I have 46 bricks. That's a lot of bricks. That's a lot of bricks. I don't need any bricks. Probably shouldn't buy any when they come out, but I probably will. I think this month I might even use up 2, so. Is there a laundry that is strong as Jammy Time? Sea salt and avocado I couldn't smell. Oh, I love sea salt and avocado, so I'm sad you can't smell it. One thing I want to say is I have a brick of sea salt and avocado. It was extremely juicy, so a lot of the oil droplets and things on the top. That brick has been outstanding, amazing. Jammy Time, you wanted to know if there's something, I mean, some people might like lavender cotton. That is not for me, but one of my favorite wax, I just couldn't smell laundry. laundry's your favorite, but you can't smell it well, Scott? Oh, in the laundry. You mean in the laundry. Okay, Olaf for me performs well, but it's one of those ones I think gets mixed reviews because on one of my other live chats I asked about Olaf, and some people liked it and some people didn't. Some people said it was very light, so I'm trying to read. Olaf does really well for me. I put it in my Scentsy club because I really, really like that one. So yeah, Krista, I know you love Olaf. I just watched your empties earlier, so sometimes I watch videos and I don't comment, but most times I'm watching them. So Treasure of Scents, are you still here, Tanya? If you guys haven't checked her out, she's got a lot of empties. I would go check out Tanya's channel called Treasure of Scents. She's Canadian. Tanya, are you from Alberta somewhere? I don't know if she's still on here. Another one I suggest going to check out is Courtney's channel. She is great. I talk back and forth with Courtney a lot, and I wish she was on my team. I don't usually like actively recruit, but oh hi Tanya. Yeah, I think people need to check out your channel because it's great. I watch your videos all the time. But I usually don't actively recruit people because that's not really in my nature. But if people want to be on my team, I'm like, yeah, sure, be on my team. Oh, you're from Quebec. Okay. It's just that your accent sounds a little bit like from Alberta, but I don't know. I'm just making it up. Yeah, so check out Courtney's channel. I can't remember what it's called. Courtney's something home fragrance. You'll see her. She's got long dark hair. She has a little baby often in her videos, so that's good. And Rhiannon, hopefully you'll get back to filming videos. Obviously Ramona with her Scentsy videos and her Vendor Wax videos. And Diana, I think I saw Diana on here earlier. Diana DM Scents. I love watching her channel. Kelly, Miss Kelly Mack. I'm so sad she's not going to be selling Scentsy anymore, but she still has great YouTube videos as well, so go check her out. I think Canada Kim, she's not into Scentsy, but if you like Vendor Wax, obviously you probably know about Canada Kim. You got to check out Canada Kim. She's in Halifax now, so it's just kind of interesting because we had lunch the other day, so it was kind of nice. We've met up a couple times now, so it was really, really nice. Yeah. So with my Scentsy closet, Krista asked me how I store my wax. There's shelves there. I store all my bars flat. The first shelf is bricks. The second shelf down is my Scentsy Club items. And what I do is I always put bars that are full in the back, and then if I have an open bar in the front, it's right there in front so I know it's open. And then the third shelf is bring back my bars, and they all go in alphabetical order. And then at the end of that shelf I have whatever spring and summer I have left. Then the next shelf down I have a little section of winter. Then I have a fairly big section of fall. Then I have current scents, bakery scents, retired bakery scents, and then kids scents and Disney scents. And then the shelf below that, it's kind of like my melting basket because I just have anything that I want to try to use up. Like I usually have, I think I counted right now, I think I have like probably about 70 open clams. So I really gotta melt through some clams. And Krista, she has a great channel too. Krista, I'm not sure how you pronounce your last name. MC, I don't even know how to spell it. Gukin. I always want to say there's an L, but I know there's not. She said she's going to do up some sort of melting challenge. Will you please come organize my closet when I get in my house? Me? I'd love to. Get me down there. I'll do it for sure. One thing about people that warm Scentsy, say if you have a melting challenge, those are often like every day, and a lot of Scentsy people don't change their wax every day because it kind of lasts longer. So I think keeping that in mind, it might be like 2 or 3 a week kind of thing, but I don't know for sure. So maybe check out Krista's channel. She just commented below. Krista, wave. I'll wait for you to wave. So people know how to find you. Yes, exactly. So now you're gonna have to dream up a melting challenge because we're all gonna be waiting. Did you see the question about Murphy's cleaning oil? I'm dying to find out some sort of wax or candle that smells like it. No, I have no idea. Does anybody else know? I have no idea on that one. I'm clueless with that. Um, I would say a lemon scent. I love your channel, Krista. Yeah, I mean, I find in the Scentsy community, everybody kind of watches most people's videos. Yeah, I don't know that product. So if anybody knows that product, you can help Rhiannon out by putting it down below. What are we doing for time? Oh my gosh. Um, Let me think. Somebody asked me about wall fan diffusers. I have a wall fan diffuser, but it's kind of been spoken for. So I actually have to order another one tomorrow. But from in terms of Scentsy pods, they wanted to know what ones would be good for bathrooms. So I would say for bathrooms, you could do like aloe water and cucumber, Amazon rain. A great way to know what you can use in the bathroom. Just remember this. Go go see what scents are made in the bathroom cleaner, and those are usually scents that you automatically put in the bathroom, like blue grotto, Amazon rain, aloe water and cucumber, white tea and cactus. They don't make in pods, but anything like even something like a coconut lemongrass would probably be fairly nice in a bathroom. Um, do they make that in pods anymore? I don't know. And then for bedrooms, obviously you could go with like Luna, sheer leather, any of those relaxing, calming, kind of chill out scents. Some people might like black raspberry vanilla, just breathe, things like that. You're so helpful and I just love your videos. Oh, thank you, Anna. What's the deal with holiday bricks? Do they have a special release? Last question, I swear. I can't see half the questions as they come up, but we are not told when holiday bricks are coming. I pray they're coming because I heard rumors a while back that the spring bricks weren't coming, and I'm like, no, they have to come. They're gonna come, and they didn't come. And then some people were calling them summer bricks, and nothing came. So I'm thinking if they're gonna release bricks, they're gonna release them for the holiday season. They usually release 5. They usually release a couple that are in really popular fragrances, something like Very Snowy Spruce or Christmas Cottage or Silver, but like, whatever the hot selling scents are from the previous year, they might release, and then they might release 2 or 3 new ones sometimes, or they might bring an old one back, like Blue Christmas came back, Cranberry and Tinsel came back, so things like that. So I would love to see apple butter frosting in a brick because I have one that's almost gone. um, Sometimes they only release, like sometimes winterberry apple tea in a brick would sell very well. I'm sleepy and have workout. I gotta finish watching. And have a workout I gotta finish watching? Don't you mean doing the workout? um, yeah, the holiday bricks, I'm praying they're coming. And usually when you, I want to also tell you guys about bricks in terms of, it's a lot of wax for one person. I always say this, if you have a friend that's in your area that you're very close with, team up with them, get the bricks, cut them in half, and split them up. You can actually transfer one half of a brick to another if they're fairly compatible in fragrance and keep them in the same clamshell. If you're going to split them up and not put them in a clamshell, make sure you use polypropylene bags. Do not use Ziploc bags. You could also put them in a glass container that has a very tight sealing lid. That would do fine too. Off topic, are you going to do a laundry review video? Yes, I am, Melissa. It's coming up. I haven't filmed it yet, but it's pretty much, I'm going to be filming it soon. Yeah, I think the bricks can be, especially for new fragrances, people don't want a pound of a new fragrance, unless you're a Scentsy addict, and then you don't care. But, I mean, you could be like me and have way too many bricks, and you shouldn't buy any anymore. I'll still get the whole brick for myself, but out of all those bricks that I mentioned, like a lot of them are partially used. Some of them aren't, but a lot of them might have a row gone. I try to at least get through. I mean, I've got like 1 cube left of sea salt and avocado, so that will probably be my empties. I don't know if I'll finish my apple butter frosting by the end of the month, but that'll be showing up in my empties soon. Yeah, they probably won't release a brick of a new release just because it'll take away from the bar sales for that new release. They'll probably release it in a scent that most people know and really, really like, or a totally different scent that they're trying to promote. Has anybody received the festive collection with the 3 new scents? The evergreen and grapefruit, I think it's called, hazelnut frosting, and what's the other one? What's the other one called? I forget. Mine are coming on Tuesday. Yeah, so I'm interested to try those. So looking forward to that. I'm getting the 3-pack of oils. Yeah, I think we're going to start seeing people talk about those a lot in the next few days and let, you know, comparing. And do a lot of your bricks come from Scentsy Club? No, I think I've only got 2 bricks from Scentsy Club. Brown sugar praline. Yes, thank you. Sorry. Yeah, hazelnut frosting. Tanya, can you tell me if that one, can you smell ginger in it? I kind of thought that was a weird note to put in there. I'm just hoping it's not going to turn me off. I think the hazelnut in the holiday collection had too much ginger for me. Okay, there. I'm not sure about that ginger note. I was loving the notes, and then I read ginger. And I like ginger, but I was like, oh, I don't know about that. So let me see. I don't want to neglect people's questions. I'm gonna go to a question. At this point in the video, I usually ask people to comment down below where you're from, and that way you can read if somebody is close to you that you don't know. Sometimes you'll find out. Let me just see what else we've got going on here. We talked about mixes. We talked about storage. I always suggest laying your bars flat, just because if there's some leakage, it's flat. Let's see. Christy asked me what my favorite element warmer is. Okay, I'm not a huge fan of element warmers. If I buy any, it's always going to be 12 watt or more. When you see in the website like very pretty, decorative, tiny, cute little warmers, they're usually 8 watt if they're decorative and cute. The ones, let me see here. I think the only one that we probably have that's 12 watt right now, there's probably 2. I don't know for sure on one, but I know the Diamond Milk Glass is a 12 watt. I can't find a picture of it here. Where the heck is it? Oh, way down here. This guy. I think this one is probably a 12 watt, but I'm not sure. This guy. I would think that one is. Those styles are usually 12 watt. I do not like anything lower than that, but I think my favorite one, I have one called Isabella, and it's a pretty light green. It looks just like that, but it's called Isabella, and that one's 12 watt. I have is it Star Dance? I think that one's 13 watt. It's okay. I don't love the element warmers, they're just not for me. We talked about the strongest scents that we have in the catalog right now. So yeah, I think that pretty much covers all the questions, I think, from that I had on YouTube. Who's getting the Jelly Belly collection? One of these days we need a tour of that Scentsy closet. Yes, I know. That's probably never going to happen. I'm afraid the compliance police will come get me. Just, I know that we're, I don't know. I'm kind of a stickler for stuff like that. I don't want to get in trouble. And I'm kind of embarrassed. There's too much in there. It's grown over time. Yeah, one thing I want to know is, does anybody know, consultant-wise, if we're going to put those in Scentsy Club, is it going to be in a normal bundle or a licensed bundle? I think it's probably going to be it should be licensed, but I don't know. They're coming tomorrow, the Jelly Bellies. Sounds funny when you say that. The one I'm looking forward to the pear one. I'm hoping I'm going to love that one. There's sparkling cinnamon, the pear, there's apple, toasted marshmallow. I'm wondering if it's going to smell different than our toasted marshmallow that we had back in the summer. And the last one was Tutti Frutti. Doesn't sound like it's going to be for me, but yeah, see, I'm just not sure. Like, usually if they give us a 5-pack of bars, it's the price. It's usually the price for 4. This is the price for like a 6-pack, so should be in the normal. I know when I put some of my No Limits ones in the club, they added to my bundle and save. I'm just wondering what, because like I'm pretty sure that's a license because they're being very strict about how you can market those. So I guess we'll know for sure tomorrow when people are able to add them to club. And I'm assuming that they'll come probably midday. So yes. It's dead silence out there. I can hear crickets. Who's still awake? Who's still with me? We have 33 people. It's kind of a late day. It's late at night. I probably did it quite late. I'm usually up this late. My daughter's having a sleepover, so I told her, you better be quiet. Don't come interrupt me. She goes, if the house catches on fire, can I come interrupt you? I said, why is it going to, it's not going to catch on fire. So her friend's here, and she said, well, what if my friend has a reaction? I said, yeah, you can come get me. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Lisa, I know. Okay, let me just talk something about Bring Back My Bar. So I think there was probably like 3 scents I really was interested in. Lime and sugarcane, Playa de Veradero, and Crumb Top. I think those are the ones. I kind of wanted whipped vanilla pear. Hi, Christine. But I was just okay if that didn't make it because we can still get that in at any time. Is there a way we can get in contact so I can buy some? Do you mean the products tomorrow? I'm not really sure. You might have to repeat that question. Anyway, so lime and sugarcane didn't make it, and the Scentsy people were saying that it wasn't eligible because it was available in the Fall and Winter Catalog 2017. I had my Fall and Winter 2017 catalog right in front of me. I'm like, it's not in here because that was the catalog I joined in, so I knew it wasn't there, and I kind of had to argue with them, and I think I was ticking them off. So anyway, they eventually put lime and sugarcane came in, but it was like a day into the voting, so you're already doomed if you're that late into the voting. But Playa de Veradero, I know Lisa, you love that scent. It's a special collection scent, so I don't know if they forget about those or they just say, we're not going to add them in. Like, it's going to be interesting to see next round. I'm going to see if Plum and Whitewood shows up because people kind of want that. And then maybe the round after that, it'll be interesting to see if like Beach Daisy and Life is Swell, those ones are kind of eligible because people really like those ones. So it'll be interesting. It's always a little bit unorganized. I'm going to offer to go down to Scentsy and help them with the Bring Back My Bar. Thank you, Christine. I really like lime and sugarcane. I've come to realize I really like things with sugarcane. I think there was one recently that had sugarcane that I did not like. Yeah, one thing I want to know, I'm probably going to ask, just let me read what this says. What's your email? Okay. Yeah, if you do need to get in contact with someone, sometimes, yeah, I was just going to say message the person on Instagram. That's a good way to get in touch with people if you have Instagram. I forget what I was going to just say. Oh, yeah, I want to go down to the Scentsy headquarters and help them with the Bring Back My Bar. So that people are always getting so annoyed at the mistakes. And I don't know why, but every time there's a lot of errors at the beginning. So they need to kind of approach it from an addict perspective. Okay, good. We can go together. We can get the Playa de Veradero on the voting list. But I don't even know if people have warmed that one enough to see if they like it. So, do you guys have any other requests for any videos? I know that we're going to talk laundry coming up. We're going to talk oils coming up. Some videos I've got kind of like my on-the-go product thing going. It's going to take me a while to get through those. So that video probably won't be out for a while. But throughout the year, I just want you to know that I've been taking mental note and I'm formulating a top 12 list again for 2019 this time. I'll probably put different scents. And sometimes they're ones that I personally like. Sometimes they're ones that sell very well or a combination of both. So that's why I'm always asking for your guys' opinions because it's good to know. And yeah. So a closet video. No closet video. You guys are relentless with that. It's really not that exciting. Everything's flat, so I'd have to pull everything out like one at a time. We'd be there forever. So, yeah, I can't really think if, I don't know if there's a top picked video. Yeah, I think those are fun. I love haul videos, obviously. What kind of videos do you guys like to watch? Not just from my channel, but in general. I mean, most people like empties or what I've been warming. I love hearing about those. I love haul videos to watch people's hauls videos. Oh, you like the color of my doors? Yeah, they're kind of like a, I don't know, all the doors in my house are that color. They're like a bluish gray. And my wall, a lot of the walls are like a gray. So we bought this house 2 years ago. Come on, here, I'll show you a brick. Here. This is the only one I have handy. The best throwing warmers. Okay, we can talk warmers for a second. It's so hard to compare. It's like comparing apples to oranges. Some people say, well, a 40-watt bulb is going to be stronger than a 25-watt bulb. Not necessarily. The 40-watt Edison bulb warmers usually all have glass involved. Glass tends to lose heat. The 25-watt ceramic warmers, to me, tend to be the hottest. You can't always say that. You got to look at where your bulb ends and the dish starts. If that's really close together, that dish is going to get nice and hot. If there's not a lot of vent holes, it's going to get nice and hot. If it's not super wide, it's going to get nice and hot. Like Adrian, I don't see her here tonight, but she often says her etched core warmer is extremely hot. The one I've noticed personally, the one that I have that's the hottest, it's a winter warmer, and I always forget the name. I think it's called Silver Frost. That thing, you can see you can see the steam coming off the wax. Another one that gets really hot, surprisingly, is my fluted gray. That one does really, really well. So yeah, if you have your favorite hottest warmer, and you can usually tell which one of the hottest warmers. I mean, my husband has one of those little infrared guns, so technically I can go around and check. I think it's Vino warmer is about the same as a 25-watt bulb warmer. And my daughter has the Beacon warmer, which is in clearance right now. That one gets fairly hot. So if you're looking for a fairly warm, that one has a slightly narrow dish. So yeah, if you have a favorite warmer that you find is just a boomer, put it down in the comments below. I'd be curious to see a video from you of your bars that you currently have from before 2018 to get your thoughts. Oh, it's gone. I seek out a lot of older bars. Right now I'm warming Flutter in my bedroom. It's a bring back my bar, I think from a couple years ago, that I got from one of those Scentsy drug deals. It came in horrible shape. Like, I don't suggest you go and buy bars from people because usually they're in crappy shape. They're all, ugh. Anyway, I really, really like the scent. It's light though. Chasing Fireflies mini warmer is probably one of my hottest mini warmers. I think that one does really well. I don't have the big guy though. Let me think what other, like Fluted Gray, I really like that warmer. I actually have a spare the back of that I bought in clearance. I really like, there's one up here. I can't really show it to you. Maybe I can. No, I can't. I don't know what it's called. It's like got zebra stripes or whatever. That one does really well. Let me think. Yeah, the older scents, some of the ones that, I mean, that's what's great about Tester Tuesday. What I've been doing is there's like a main group when I draw my Tester Tuesday scents. Then there's ones that are kind of like semi-old, and then the last couple this week I drew from the, the old pile. And sometimes I'm thinking no one's ever going to vote for the old ones, and that most people have been voting for the older ones, just to kind of hear. I mean, I like warming. Like some of the ones I really, really liked. I liked Heartbreaker that I warmed. That was an older one. I liked Rosemary Mint. That was an older one. Sometimes I'll warm them and I'm like, oh, I like this one. I'd vote it back. Even like Citrus Pop and Stay a While. I kind of enjoyed those ones off the top of my head. I can't think of any. I really think a lot of the throw and scent strength is location and atmosphere. Yeah, and perception. I find first thing in the morning I have a hard time smelling scents, and sometimes I just, no. Okay, let me just finish that thought. First thing in the morning I can't smell a lot of scent, so I've learned not to change things out right away. Sometimes they still have scent. But I think it's just because maybe my nose is kind of clogged up from sleeping all night. I don't know. Ice Hotel. Oh gosh, I hope that one didn't make it in. I'm hoping. Okay, so I warmed Ice Hotel, and I did not like that bar at all. It reminded me of being on an elevator with like on a hot summer day with someone that hadn't showered for days, and they just kind of put a whole bunch of cologne on in the hopes that you wouldn't notice. I didn't get anything like icy about it. Nothing refreshing. Nothing. Like if it sounds great, Ice Hotel. It sounds like, oh my gosh, I want to. That sounds like minty and fresh. Oh, I know. I'm so scared. And you know what? I'm praying. Maybe it was just a funky bar that I had because it was old. I'm just praying like Ice Hotel is gonna come around. I will warm anything. And actually, the only bar I gave away my tomato vine bar. It only had 3 cubes left, but I gave it to Ramona because she likes that kind of stuff. So I've never thrown away a Scentsy scent. Like I always warm. Like I gave Ramona a few bars that I thought she might enjoy, but I said, here's my tomato vine. I don't want it. But have you guys ever thrown away a Scentsy scent? If you have thrown away a Scentsy scent, I want you to type below. This is kind of negative, but what do I thought? Yes, it's sold out. Tomato vine sold out. Simply vanilla sold out. What else was in there? I want you to type the name of the scent that you threw away. And we want to see what it is. Yeah, I did not like Ice Hotel at all. You didn't like Mocha Doodle? Southern Evening. I threw away Newborn Nursery. Oh my goodness, listen to all these apple s'mores. That's like one of my favorites. I actually gave away Fiddle Leaf Fig. Fiddle Leaf Fig, I don't know what it is. At first I was like, I don't like this at all. And then I'm like, oh, I still don't like it. And then I'm like, why am I drawn to it? Oh, I gave away an Amber Hollow. I gave an Amber Hollow away to Heidi. Flirtatious. Ginger and Spruce. Casting Spells. No, but it's in a drawer all by itself. Yeah, I think Amber Hollow is high on the list of people. Tell me, the people that have warmed Casting Spells, like, people seem to either love that or hate it. I've never smelled it before. I have no idea. Oh, you don't like Christmas Cuddles. Christmas Cuddles reminds me of like a chocolate covered cherry. So I don't know. Maybe warm it with brownie batter. I don't mind Christmas Cuddles. It lasts a long time in my big open area. Yeah, okay, so I think Sugared Strawberry will come back. I think Squeeze the Day will come back. Sometimes I say that and they don't bring it back. Like, I thought they were going to put Beach Daisy and that kind of thing I thought they were going to put Beach Daisy in the new catalog, whenever that wasn't, and that didn't. You didn't like Sugared Strawberry? Please, did you like, I find if people don't like Sugared Strawberry, they liked, what's the January Strawberry Champagne Truffle? I'm not a big strawberry person. I had Sugared Strawberry in my Scentsy Club, but I took it out before I even got a spare bar. I'm just going to smell Christmas Cottage. I'm going to put my glasses on so maybe I can see the comments. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I can. No, I can see them better without. Hi, Susan. How are you? Susan, there's a pear scent coming tomorrow. You probably know that. I threw out Skinny Dippin'. Woo! My daughter, she does not like Skinny Dippin'. But you know what? You guys probably know my daughter's picky. I talk about her. She went into the laundry room the other day and goes, oh my gosh, it smells so good in there. What is that? And guess what it was? Jack's Obsession. So, she likes Be My Honey. She likes Plum and White Woods. She likes like Paradise Punch, fruity scents. She loves Wild Black Cherry, Blueberry Rush. My youngest child loves Squeeze the Day. He loves By the Sea. I don't know. Somebody asked me what the men like, and I didn't know if they meant the men in my house or men in general. But I'll answer the men in my house. Like my youngest, like I said, Squeeze the Day. He asked for Cottage Garden, and so my husband likes Cottage Garden. I can't stand it. That'll be in my empties. It's not one that I really liked. My husband also liked, he doesn't usually comment unless he really likes something or really doesn't. He really likes Strawberry Daiquiri Disco. He really likes the scent of Blue Grotto in his car. Hi, how are you? Everybody's finishing their meals. Everyone's full. I was eating my meal and it was so good. But I left certain things out because they didn't look good. But my mother-in-law did a great job. But the very last bite I had, I think it had dressing and like maybe cranberry sauce. And there was a bone in it. So I swallowed it and I could feel the bone. I was like, I'm like, where's the water? Anyway, no one wants a bone. I don't put my dressing like in the turkey. I cook it outside the turkey. Because I watch a lot of Food Network, and supposedly food safety rules say if you get that dressing in there, the dressing has to get super, super hot to kill the bacteria. And by the time the dressing gets hot enough, the rest of your turkey is overcooked. So that's why I don't do it. But plus, you want lots of stuffing or dressing, and you can actually have way more if you cook it separately. I don't know. So, you guys, it's getting late. What I'm going to do is kind of like final call. If you have any questions, I'm going to apologize now because I didn't see some of the questions scroll up. Some people love it because it gets that, you know, wetness. What type of dressing? The one I had was, it's called like a potato dressing. And here in Nova Scotia, there's a lot of like summer savory. No, she doesn't. Here in Canada, we have a lot of like dressings that have a lot of potato in them and very little bread. I make one that's mostly bread, and I do have a little bit of sausage with it. But that's what gravy is for. Her gravy was really good, and normally it's not good. She said she used, like she cheated and used like a Costco helper. So I'm a cranberry sauce lover, and she did a great job with the cranberry sauce. So yeah, let's, it's been almost an hour. I don't want to keep people too late because, you know, it gets boring if we talk too long. What I'll do is I will rewatch the video, and if there's questions that I missed, I'll try to address them either in future videos or I'll go down and make a comment. What's your number one scent that you love year round? Something you melt that you love and can't live without? I really love, I mean, I would probably warm apple butter frosting year round. I really, really like, some of the ones I love are like retired. So marshmallow mint, I love. I love silver bells too, but sometimes I tend to kind of hoard certain scents. I'm frozen. Can anyone still see me? Can anyone still see me? Hello? I'm frozen on the screen. Yeah, it's frozen. Yeah. Well, we better call it a day because it's frozen, but you don't see me, but yeah. Yeah, so we'll call it a day. I will see you guys probably quite a bit in the next few days. Hopefully it's not Patricia overload, but anyway, thanks again. Have a great holiday weekend, everyone. Take a day to relax and enjoy. Don't forget, hop on if you're getting the Jelly Belly collection, and I will see you guys in the next video.